Hello there. Hey, can you go wrong with listening to Common? Can you just go wrong with... You can't. You absolutely can't. Through hip-hop, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in a vibe this morning. I'm in a mood. And we are up to the finale of Severance, ladies and gentlemen. For now, the season 2 finale. I do not know how this is going to end. I'm very excited for it. It has been an absolute journey, and hopefully by the time you are seeing this, it would be 19 from 19, shooting 100% from the floor, 19 Severance uploads in 19 days. I made myself and you guys a promise from the very first episode on the channel for Severance that I am going to challenge myself and hopefully do a Severance upload each day. And at the time I'm recording this, we are 16 from 16 and potentially about to be 17 from 17 as Sweet Vitriol is currently uploading as I am speaking. The internet has been fixed this morning, which is good. So yeah, it has been an absolutely sensational journey. This show is absolutely phenomenal. I think the Shikai episode 7, sorry, was absolutely phenomenal. And you guys told me it was the director of photography's directorial debut, and I'd actually love to message her. I want to try and see if I can contact her and just ask her. I don't know if she responds to stuff. I don't know if she has socials or anything, but I really want to talk to her about her thought process for that episode, because I thought that episode was phenomenally shot. And yeah, she has a long career ahead of her if that was her directorial debut, because man, she set a standard, and that standard's gonna be hard to beat, man. But yeah, I can only see an upwards trajectory for her from that episode, because man, she's going to achieve some greatness if that is the platform she has set herself. But yeah, what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting his shot. And today we are up to episode 10 of Severance Season 2, the season finale for Season 2, which actually premiered at the end of March. So, you know, a month and a bit late, but I'm so glad I'm caught up on this show, because if there is going to be a Season 3, you can bet your ass we're going to be there day one when the very first episode of Season 3 drops. So yeah, this episode is titled Cold Harbor. It is an hour and 15 minutes. This one sounds like it's going to be absolute cinema. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. And as always, baby, let's absolutely freaking smash it. Let's go. If you guys know or don't know, the song I was listening to by Common was called The Light. So please show me the light this episode. Something.
I need to know how long I can float on what I got.
Give me some hope. Give me some hope.
Previously on Severance.
Wait, this one's MA 15 plus? Have all the other episodes been 15 plus? Have I not been paying attention to it? I'm not sure. Oh, straight into the intro. That's crazy. You know, I usually edit out the intro for my reactions. I've seen the season 2 one. It's absolutely phenomenal. Let's let it play out for the finale. Let's let it play out for the finale. And you know what? I can talk during the intro then. But yeah, man, I usually don't say this. Let's try and hit 100 likes this reaction, man, for 19 Severance uploads in 19 days. I usually don't ask for that stuff. I usually just upload, and if the viewers like it, they'll do their thing. They'll do their thing. That's the way it's been. I usually don't even ask for people to subscribe, because if they like me, they will subscribe. So, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. If you like it, man, hit the subscribe button. Show the love. YouTube likes it if you do that. So yeah. I love how Christopher Walken's Christopher Walken's credit name is in green as well, to signify, I think, the O&D department. And I realize as well that James Egan is Helly's father. So he's the one that took credit for Severance from...
She's alive.
Have you finished
Rebel.
Cold Harbor?
What is this place?
It's a cabin for giving birth.
And thank you guys for clarifying on the episode 7 that, you know, they were testing the boundaries of Severance as well for many instances in your life. Like if you want to go to the dentist, if you want to get, you know, severed when you go on a plane, stuff like that, so you don't remember it. That's crazy, but imagine you're severed in a plane accident, like a plane crash. You just die. But yeah, the last thing you will remember is the thing you get severed. So probably being at the airport, and then you're in heaven. Yeah.
Why am I here?
Like,
Why
what
are you here?
Cold Harbor.
Who?
Miss Casey. Gemma. There's a hallway down there. It's different than the others. It's long and black and hidden.
Pause. That is.
From Irving's joint.
Sorry.
What?
She's starting to
With
realize.
an elevator going down.
She's starting to realize how much they were onto
We know
it.
where it is.
Behind her back. Were you really ever in control?
What a funny speech you gave at the party. I was cross with you after.
I dislike the way James talks, man.
I threw a tin of candies.
I forgot who he sounds like. The Whisper. Thank you, Elie.
I used to see care in her.
I'm really not.
But he left her as she grew.
I'm really not surprised.
Sound like a great dad.
I had others in the shadows. But he wasn't in them either.
Damn, how many disciples has he tried to bring up in Kier?
Until I saw him again. There he is.
That's crazy.
Tomorrow is a special
He
day.
sees Kier and Elie.
Hey, why did you come here? What do you want from me?
So, wait, when I finish Cold Harbor, they do a test, and then, okay, but how do I find her once I'm down there?
No, you won't.
I won't.
No. Your chip is only attuned to your floor.
Oh,
Once you get down to testing, you'll be your outie.
okay, that's crazy.
To the exit stairwell.
And this
Right, okay.
everything needs to be in sync here.
Mark. But if we can prove that she is alive, if we can prove that they fucking kidnapped her,
It will end them.
Globally, I'm not too sure.
Well, what happens to us?
what do you mean?
Just to save one person you happen to care about.
It doesn't have to end your life.
This is any autonomy here.
Really?
Right. There's somebody else who wants to talk to you, actually. Just hit the play.
Oh, did they get the Audi to film a video? Audi Mark? As a female, if the opportunity to get severed to give birth was there, would you take it? Just a genuine question. I'm curious.
Hey, I guess you know who I am. I think you've spoken with Devin and Miss Cobell. So you know what it is that we're asking.
This is the first time I believe he's seeing Audi Mark speak to himself, right? I believe, because he's seen the other videos and retirement video. I don't think he's even... Did he see Petey's one? Yeah, he saw Petey's, I believe, but...
But the first thing I need to say to you...
This is the very first time he's seeing himself. He's seeing Helly's.
I am so sorry. Lumen told me you'd be happy, that Innies are content, and because I took their word for it, you've been living a nightmare for 2 years.
He filmed that last episode. Look at the background.
It's horrific what they've done to you. And part of the reason I'm here is to make it right.
They both look pregnant. Here we go. What is the response going to be? I don't know. They had the quite sinister music playing when he was about to record. So I don't know if he's going to give him an ultimatum here.
Hi. Wow, this is, I never expected to actually speak to you.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Let alone get an apology, so... thank you.
Different mannerisms, the tone of voice is great. In between a matter of moments.
Is the wrong word, actually. It's all we have, and we don't want it to end. Can you understand that?
I love how he's saying we. Oh, this gonna be a back and forth, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. I also noticed in one of the episodes, I can't remember the episode in which Devon gave birth in, where Mark stayed overnight at these cottages. There was a scene as well where he was sort of gazing into the mountains, gazing into the scenery on one of the docks right there, or one of the wharfs. And it's funny enough, they bring him back to this cottage here, and obviously you get that advantage of being severed, unsevered, and balcony to back indoors, outdoors. But yeah, I find it kind of fitting and a callback to that as well, where Mark was contemplating a lot of things on that dock, on that wharf, and he was tearing up in a way. And yeah, this is that same location here. He has to make that very big decision. And in episode 7 as well, when we had the flashbacks on shot on film with Gemma, all the scenes, like I said, looked much more vibrant. The weather, it was sunlight, it was spring, or autumn in a way. Like, it wasn't winter. It's like Narnia, man, in a way. 100 years of winter. This is what it's like here. Lumen has taken over, and we need Santa Claus to come back, and we need the change up. We need summer to be here again. We need the trees to blossom. Nothing is blossoming at the moment.
Of course I can. Such a good point. I'd say the same thing in your position. However, Lumen doesn't have to be your whole life.
Can he say, I'm reintegrated?
Now, you may have been seeing flashes lately.
Yeah.
From my world out here, I've been seeing yours too. It's a process called reintegration.
We're going to share our life together.
Recouple memories so we can be one person.
I started this because I see now how unfair this all is to you. And once my wife is free, I swear I will finish the process.
He's got to sound convincing here to the Elie.
Is this life our life?
Our life. That's how you speak.
It belongs to both of us.
That's pretty convincing.
I want to share it with you.
That's pretty convincing. Come on. He sold it. He sold it. But it's still a daunting task for Mark Elie.
Okay, but what would that mean exactly? That you get the right side and I get the left? Or is it like a top-bottom situation?
Oh, the dissolve.
No, it wouldn't be like a top-bottom situation.
The dissolved from the empty chair to him on the left-hand side, and he's talking about the left-hand and right-hand side. Yeah. Clever stuff.
It's like both of us, like one person combined.
Like my memories and yours.
And the editing is also fantastic.
Trauma and yours, but like, the good stuff too.
Because this could easily be drawn out here, this scene, in terms of like how elongated it can be in terms of the conversation. But the way it's edited, obviously in between the back and forth with the Elie and Audi, the key lines or the key deliveries are being transitioned from the Audi to Elie. It's great stuff.
Okay, but I just don't think that's how it works. Okay, how does it work?
He's just got to say, like, ask Cobell or Devon for advice here. He's got to get them to somehow... But it's between him and his Elie here, so... He might have to make up some bull crap. Maybe he just says, I don't know.
Look, Oh, hey, Miss Google told me you like someone down there?
Hey, his
Call me
eyebrows.
Egan, right? Any name's Helene?
But multiply like thousands of days of
Like joy and arguments and passion.
then you can see why.
I have to get my wife back. I have to have her back.
I also love the lighting in this scene here, in terms of like the natural lighting emanating from like the moon. It's much more, it's like a cold navy blue here, on Mark's Audi here, and I think it represents what he's gone through this entire time, how empty and dark his Audi has been ever since Gemma's passing and going into Lumen. Then obviously you have the innie lit by the campfire, and I think that really highlights the two distinct personalities at the moment. I feel like in a way that his innie has that fire in him at the moment, and he's trying to ignite that as well in that innie at the moment to rebel against Lumen and spark that. Obviously you have the light and dark with the fire, pretty simple stuff, but yeah, I feel like he's trying to ignite that flame in the innie. But also you have the juxtaposition of the lighting as well. I think to show obviously the light and dark, the confliction of how conflicted both marks are at the moment, and them sort of going back and forth to one another. But I think it has a lot of meaning, especially with what the innies have done in terms of rebelling and having that, you know, spark within them, to stand up against Lumen. And not just Lumen, they're Audis as well, in a way.
It's a person I'm in love with.
Which you'd know if you'd ever taken an interest in my life.
Before tonight when you need something.
This is... Ah.
She's the person I'll lose if I do what you say, because you know
As well as I do that her Audi won't reintegrate. Assuming that's even real. Assuming every word out of your mouth isn't a lie.
It's a long life battle with yourself, Kendrick Lamar.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Bro's doing a reaction video within a reaction video.
okay?
I can't abandon her. And if you help me,
I won't abandon you.
I promise.
What do you want from me? We are in this together. Can't you just trust me?
No.
No.
I'm sorry, that was an evil laugh.
Devin! He's a fucking child. He won't listen.
Let me speak to him.
I mentioned reintegration. He basically called bullshit.
Was not wrong, right?
Let me speak to him. Alone.
He's gotta step over.
Yeah.
The thing is, yeah, he is, like, I've said this time and time again in the series or throughout the series, the way the innies interact with one another, they almost are children. Childlike brains, childlike reactions, everything. And he's saying, like, you take this away from me. You can't have this. It's like a sibling fight at the moment. But yeah, he is, and Mark's reaction here, who's obviously gone through a lot in his life, experienced trauma, everything. He's having the appropriate, I feel like, adult response here, because he's like, his innie has only been alive for 2 years, I believe. Yeah, so in a way, he's in his, this is my first love. You're not gonna take that away. You get what I mean? Like, and yeah, obviously, Mark's innie doesn't know the pain Mark has been through. He just knows of his pain through his words. This is a fascinating start. I love it. To the final episode.
The MDR numbers from your console.
Is it me, or did Patricia Arquette lose weight in between episodes? I don't know why.
They're a doorway into the mind of your Audi's wife, Gemma Scout. What do you feel?
Different things. We sometimes sadness.
Whoa. Frolic.
Those freaking
Malice.
erotic dancers need to...
Dread.
What am I building?
Every file you've completed
I really want...
is a new consciousness for her.
That's insane. They are assaulting her
A
mind.
new innie.
She has about
I've completed 24 files.
24 innies.
Cold Harbor is the last.
Hey, like, I really want Gemma to be saved, but maybe she's too far gone.
Tomorrow will be your final day at Lumen.
Like, her mind could...
You will have served your purpose. So will she.
Really?
Mom.
There's nurturing mother, Cobell.
There'll be no honeymoon ending for you and Heliar.
You gotta lay down the cold hard truth.
She's an Egan. They're using you.
No, I don't believe you.
And they'll discard you like a skin husk.
I think you're using me.
Reintegration is your only chance.
Do you love your brother?
Cobell just obviously echoing as well her frustrations in terms of how the Egans treated her. And she's entirely right in terms of like how they will discard Mark. But obviously there's possibly a little something more maybe with Helena and Mark because of Audi Helena interacting with Mark too. Not only on the retreat, but as well in the restaurant too, and how she approached him.
Yes?
Well, then you tell him that the next thing I see had better be the severed floor, or I swear he will never see his wife again.
I care for you.
Stop!
Mark!
See, he's... Oh, shit. And here we go. He did see the severed floor, but are we put here? Not Woe's Hollow. Not with everyone there. The new painting. Mark, Gemma. He's clean shaven. So is it his last day at Lumen? Is this actually happening here? Why he look like that? I love that we're just planted back on the severed floor without knowing what Cobell and Devon did or said to Audi Mark. Like, was there any final sort of...
I have to tell you something.
Was there any final hurrah or anything? I also want to say, the actress they got to play Gemma, I've said this time and time again, Alicia Dockman, I believe, my Australian girl. Perfect casting to have in this show. They must have seen, whoever, I think, Ben Stiller's the creator of the show, right? He must have seen Dollhouse, and he's like, yeah, I'm hiring her. I'm hiring her. Oh, bro, missed opportunity to have Eliza Dushku in this show as well. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. The fan casting. But yeah, he must have seen Dollhouse and is like, yeah, she can do anything. she can play that role. And maybe, I don't know if Eliza Dushku was considered, but like Alicia Dockman, she's really active as well in the industry still. So yeah, I remember seeing her in Jurassic World Dominion, was it? I was like, hey, hang on a sec, what the heck? What's she doing here? Ah, shame the rest of that movie was questionable. We're in the end game now. It's like they know Cold Harbor is about to be completed today, and they've executed everything here according to plan. Intentionally placed things, new painting. Like, this is the final level of the game here. You've reached the final boss. 4% left.
Mark, the founder wished to witness the historic completion of your 25th file.
Yeah, just staring into the soul of Mark.
Also bear witness. From our chair. Love, Mr. Milchick.
Goodly splendors. Oh, not the waffle shape. Not the waffle shape on the plate. Is he gonna get that erotic dance again? Because I don't want to see it. Alright. Everything has been strategically manufactured for this completion here. I'm excited to see how it all goes down and if there are any safety measures or security measures in place for a potential crash out.
I know why they're doing this.
Maybe Helly's gonna be the one to convince Mark to save his to save Gemma, sorry. Milchik said, let there be light. Oh, Dylan, what's up?
Hello, Dylan.
Yeah, just don't even. That's really reminiscent as well as to the nightmare Irving had in Woes Hollow with the isolated desk in the middle of the forest. And Mark's in that position, not the old zombie lady.
So, what happens when they extract the chip?
I'm convinced Lumen, like I said in episode 7, I'm convinced Lumen had Mark and Gemma picked out a long time ago, and they were monitoring everything. They were monitoring, like, they must have had some listening device as well in the household, and they were monitoring every one of their conversations, even maybe some security camera footage, or yeah, illegal monitoring of that sort. Yeah, because it seems like everything has been so intentional. Like I was saying, to the point, even the birth control, not the birth control, the fertility clinic, run by everything. And I think I remember saying or hearing something about Gemma saying she doesn't like Christmas cards or something. Mark saying she doesn't like Christmas cards, and they had her in one of the rooms. I forgot which room it was, writing Christmas cards left-handed. So yeah. Oh, that's a violation. That's the last outfit she wore before the car accident. Oh.
You could do this combining thing.
Well, yeah, but he could be a total liar.
And they're making her wear it again before they kill her.
But if he's not, at least you'll have a chance at living.
Yeah, Helly's gonna be the one.
I want to live with you.
Or Helly gonna be the one to ignite that spark in Mark. You gonna light the fire.
I'm her.
Not the Kier fire, but the fire.
Okay.
Operation Save Gemma is underway. Not the Lumen teardrops.
As it may yield an embarrassing emotional response in you, and as I'm duly swamped, I shall leave you to read it in solitude.
There are other pressing matters today I must attend to. He bolted out of that room. Monosyllabically. Oh, I forgot. 9:40 in the morning, and so much is going down.
I've read your request and organized my response into 3 points. Point 1, fuck you.
Damn.
Gretchen is my wife and my beloved, and your actions with her were deeply fucking indecorous.
Indecorous. That's crazy. I need to search what that means.
Point 2, I get it. She's perfect. And given our shared physiology, it tracks that you'd agree. Here's the thing. I've never been an impressive person. So when Gretch told me that you're like this self-assured badass, sincerest regards, your outie.
He basically said, hang in there. Uh-oh. GI milkshake. GI milkshake. You're getting ready to run the marathon down to the export hall. You gotta be dressed for the occasion.
Been trying to think of other place names besides Delaware. I've got Europe, Zimbabwe,
The equator. Is that a building?
or a continent.
Or a continent. Yeah, yeah, we can go with that.
Maybe it's just a building that's like so big.
At least it's a happy one.
I kind of like Mark with the beard a little bit, with the stubble. Hey, Helly knows the way as well to the export hall. He memorized it. Or she was memorizing it before her Audi's daddy decided to, I don't know, speak some words. Bin. Now send it. Send it. Go.
Oh, Mr. Egan.
Go, 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 go. Like. Really? 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 Shit, they're about to see the Green Goblin's lair. Oh no. Oh no.
Thus making you one of the most important people in history.
Nah, they say that. They say that.
Revel now in the fruit of your labors. Floor manager.
They doing Royal Rumble entrances here. Hey, my guy. My guy. Did you see the way he came? Hey, my guy. Yeah,
thank you, Kier.
I love that. That entrance is generational. I love the green lighting bars on the either side of the frame. And the way like the strips were lit up right there. It's almost as if it like was the Matrix pattern. Right there with the way like sort of everything. I don't know. It had that sort of Matrix lighting to it right there. Or like the Matrix pattern you see in the computer.
Vision.
Bro needs a nose job.
Well, it's truly special to host a man so illustrious, so sapient, so magnanimous.
My, you're verbose. Good thing you didn't write the first appendix.
Damn.
It would have burst.
I was about to say, is this part of the act here? But no, Milchick seems... Yeah, no, this is not scripted. This is not part of the script.
It's an honor to receive your barbs, Mr. Egan. The legacy you've left behind is truly and irrefutably larger than life.
You mean my company?
Who's running this thing?
No. I mean this wax statue that's 5 inches taller than you actually were.
Damn, questioning the robot's ego is crazy. Yeah, the person on the other side don't know how to respond to that.
Thank you for that feedback, Seth.
Who's on the other side? Who does it sound like?
Thank you, Kier. Choreography and merriment!
The way he's tilting his head as he's moving the statue back. Yo, I'm saying Milkshake is a national treasure. I'm sorry. Damn, they got the guys from the Travis Scott music video. 4x4, I tip my windows up. Obviously, green and blue lighting again. White in the middle. They just got a whole... They got a whole college performance right here. At least Lumen goes all out. That is crazy. That is crazy. They went all out. They went all out. Even everything is throwing me off. You just think to yourself, these guys are absolutely insane. Look at the lengths they're going through for these type of completions, the performances. And then we get an overhead aerial extreme wide long shot.
Welcome, Mr. Egan.
With like a tifo for Mark. With the 100% completion. Come on, I need Milkshake to have his Cobell moment here, man, and lash out at the company. How much more can he take? How much more? All I'm saying is if they were, they don't need to. They don't need to.
You ready? See you at the equator.
See you at the equator.
I'm just thinking this guy could play the Axel Foley role in Beverly Hills Cop so easily. He would slot right into the 80s and early 90s. The 80s and 90s, both of them. He's fantastic. Big up the Milkshake. I love his reaction to this as well. It's like it was expected. He knew it was coming. Like he's not running after him. He did the Terminator walkout. And the college orchestra is not going to be able to hear him.
Can I get a little help?
Here we go, Cold Harbor. The end game. And I think, like I said, to have her dressed up in the clothing she died in is the ultimate violation. Like these guys are terrible, man. Terrible, terrible people. Oh, it's the goat lady. Bro, are they gonna sacrifice the... She looked like she dressed like she about to do a ritualistic devil sacrifice. I'm telling you. They're gonna sacrifice the goat along with Gemma. Or attempt to. Yo, I gotta applaud the commitment of these guys.
Ellie.
Damn, the vending machine?
Hey.
Out of nowhere? Did you see the scarring on her finger right there? How many times she's done that? Oh, not the baby cot Mark was trying to build. Bruh.
Enter the room.
I'm trying to think which characters are at the top of my dislike list from Lumen. Because my hater list goes crazy. And I don't know if this is my PC here, but I feel like the back of Gemma's coat right there had the film grain on it. Is this shot on film as well? Here we go. The same test. The same test we opened with Heliar on. The 25th innie, the 25th file.
Mammalian's nurturable brings an offering.
I knew they're doing a sacrifice.
Does it verve?
It does.
Wiles.
She looked like she don't want to be doing this.
The most of its flock.
You know what we need in this situation? Goat. T-Rex. He would feast on these fools. It's a sacrificial room. It's a sacrificial room.
This beast.
Talk about writing such a dislikable group of characters, or just a villain in general, Lumen and everyone who works for it. Even the doctor that was introduced in episode 7. In one episode, not even in one line of dialogue, I disliked the fool. Bruh, again, the orchestra's commitment is insane. They committed to the cause. They committed to the performance. They're not budging. Where's Blade when you need him? And someone. You won't have access, right? No, no way. He's gonna go into the opposite. He's gonna go into the sacrificial room here, potentially. Come on, lash out. Remember what remember what Mark said. Remember what Mark said.
How many what?
In Teletubby Land. Come on.
How many more must I give?
Exactly. Like I said, she looked like she didn't want to do this.
As many as the founder calls.
She raised these as her babies. Drummond is long overdue an ass whooping. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's the wrong door. I'm leaving, okay?
Damn. Not the nosebleeds, man. Not the nosebleeds. Listen, yeah, Mark, all you gotta do is break away and just run. This guy does not have the cardio to last, I'm guessing, 2 hallways at max. I need Goat Lady to come out. Goat Lady to come out and do something. Look at the guy. The Lumen Baymax. Cardio is his weakness. Come on, man. Yeah, Goat Lady need to do something. She gonna shoot him in the head with the gun. I'll put $10 on it. She gonna shoot him in the gun. With the gun. Yeah.
No more killing.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, 2 low blows. Crazy.
Wait!
Please.
Are they making her take apart the crib?
The barrier is holding.
Ooh. Yeah, not so intimidating are you now, Drummond? Come on, man.
Emil thanks you.
Big up, Emil.
Emil is the name of the goat.
Oh, okay.
He still look crazy, but thank you. Yo, Lumen need to hire more loyal people.
I'm gonna change to my Audi, and then you are gonna take him to...
Like loyal. There's your sacrifice for you. That was just reflex. That was just instincts kicking in right there. I mean, technically he's getting eaten by a megalodon, right? Like let's go. Mark Wick, come on, bro. Revenge tour. He is here. It's Gemma or nothing. Bro. Milchick's leg gotta be busted in by now. Oh. Tom water.
Don't take them as a property of choreography and merriment.
TNM. You reckon Mark's recognizing all the names?
Choreography and merriment, return to your department now!
There's a whole team dedicated to choreography.
Our performance has been compromised. No. Wait. This desk used to have 4 seats.
Our performance has been compromised.
Our friend Irving is gone, and they want our whole department gone. I know you've lost friends too. And you could be next. They give us half a life and think we won't fight for it. Right, Milchick?
Work is work.
Please help us. Please help us.
How'd you get in here?
Jesus. Open the door.
Step off, fuck out.
Do it.
No!
Now.
No! No!
Go.
No! No!
I mean, they got his blood a long time ago anyway, so... Oh, Drummond's blood might work. Hang on a sec. Damn, he got that... Yeah, he got that clearance, of course. He's going to see Gemma. Here we go.
I'm your husband.
Thing is, he's Cold Harbor at the moment. She's not Gemma. We'll just call her any Gemma.
Your name is Gemma, Scout. We've been married for 4 years.
You gonna break through the barrier here?
We were.
Don't speak to that man. He's here to hurt you.
And if you come with me right now, we can get it back.
Well, he just needs to get her out that door.
Stop.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Hold that.
Mr. Drummond. Mr. Drummond! Down!
Mr. D can't get to the phone right now. Because he is deceased. Yeah. Yeah, hold that. Hold that. Crash out. Ultimate. Yeah, where you running, bro? Where you running?
It's the fucking spouse!
Yeah, where you running, Caitlyn Jenner? Where you running? Yeah, give me the warping effect. Give me the warping effect. Come on, come on. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah. I'm not gonna celebrate yet. It's too premature, but we're here. We're here. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Now we just, the problem is getting out. That's it. Now the red lighting is something different. We've never seen this before. The only type of red lighting we've seen like this is the ding from the elevator. And Elie, that reaction says that it's kind of working at the moment. Milchick's like, oh shit, my job is cooked. Was it all worth it, Milkshake? Come on, man. Oh, he's got to warn her. He's got to warn her that he's going to go into his innie here. He's got to warn him. He's got to warn her. Yeah, he's going to go into his innie.
Marquez? Miss Casey. What's taking place?
That's right. I forgot. Every time she goes up, that's right, she's stuck in that eternal hell. Miss Casey, I forgot about that from episode 7. That was my bad. But yeah, I was come on, Dylan G, you gotta hold it together. I'm just thinking, what is Cobell and Devon's part to play in this? Do they have any influence from the outside, or no? They're just waiting for Mark to get the job from the inside. Elie, help out! Hey, we gotta big up Dylan, man. He held it down for a long time. He hung in there. This is the second time he's had to hang in there. Milkshake got an upgrade. It looks like he's got an upgrade.
You have to go right now. Come on.
Where?
Come on, you gotta go right now. Go!
Fuck you, Mr. Milchick.
The ultimate rebellion.
Mark, come on! Come on, Mark! Come on, we have to go! Mark! Mark, open the door, come on!
Gonna go back for Elie.
Mark, we gotta go home! Mark, come on! Mark!
Hopefully she... Man, I don't want her to get the wrong impression. You gonna pick Elie. You gonna pick Elie. The innie gonna pick Elie. And that frustrates me, man. No. Nearly there. Nearly there. Now we gotta get Mark out of here. Not the Egan, man. Come on. I know it's Elie, but like...
Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel.
Now Audi Mark is technically trapped. But as long as listen, there's still hope. Don't kiss her in front of Gemma. That's a violation. As long as Gemma gets to Devon, there is hope. Devon's the only one I trust on the outside.
Like a clock whose hands are sweeping. Like the circles that
is Gemma aware that this is Mark S, like Mark severed here? But she's aware of the experiments they've done to her, so is she aware that her husband's possibly trapped in the same manner here? Is Mr. Milkshake about to get an ultimate ass whooping from CNM with Dylan? Or they're just holding him hostage? You know what's crazy? Gemma was sold a freaking dream down there for 2 years. Told her husband had moved on. Just to be saved by her husband. With the hope of a honeymoon on the horizon. Then to see her husband as an innie and run off with the girl that runs shit in the first place. Or is responsible for part of the shit in the first place. That's crazy. Like, I'm not Mark S. Kind of, I don't know about this. I'm so sad for Mark, man, at the same time, but I'm happy for him. But like, I'm really angry with him. I'm angry with him. Damn. Oh, the dissolve to red. The dissolve to red. And then we got the film grain. Oh, I loved it, man. The dissolve to red. Like, blood was spilt this episode. Sacrifices were made. That Drummond death was fantastic. Like the accidental sort of like instinct or like sort of the reflex response right there when obviously he was going into Audi Mark right there was sensational. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, we're green lit. I know we ended on red, ladies and gentlemen, but we're green lit, it seems like, for a season 3. What are the innies going to do now? Dylan's response to sort of his innie, or like his Audi's response to the innie, was fantastic as well. There were so many fantastic moments in this episode. Like, it was absolutely great as a season finale. And what a way to end it in terms of like a cliffhanger and, you know, making you want to see what happens next, because you think to yourself, all right, Gemma's on the outside. Is she going to make a break for it? Is, you know, Cobell and Devon waiting potentially to, you know, for the rescue, because Cobell's aware of the emergency lockdown procedures potentially of Lumen. And if something like this does happen, Cobell's definitely probably aware of it. I mean, so yeah, that's interesting. You know, we got Milkshake. You know, his dance moves this episode, absolutely phenomenal. The guy stole the show. Phenomenal. Him running off as well. As soon as, you know, him telling Dylan, I've got other matters to attend, that was hilarious. You know, I enjoyed being severed with you, this season, guys. Like, I enjoyed the severing, for 19 episodes. It has been absolutely sensational, undertaking this severing journey with you. It is so good. So yeah, Gemma on the outside now. There's still hope as well. But it seems like now the innies are trapped. What are the innies going to do? What emergency procedures is James gonna conduct? It seems like Drummond was their only go-to security measure right there, especially after the other security guy was taken out in season 1. So yeah, it seemed like Drummond was their go-to, and it seemed like, yeah, the innies have an army now in the C&M department, with Dylan being able, or with Elie being able to convince them to turn to their side. So the innies have started their own mini rebellion with multiple numbers on the inside. They got Milkshake trapped, but Gemma's on the outside. So, I'm interested to see where they take this, because Gemma, you know, the hope was getting Gemma out. Obviously, like, I know Mark is now trapped there, but the hope was getting Gemma out, because she's that living proof that they kidnapped her, and they could potentially take Lumen down with that. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I'm just so curious to see where season 3 is going to potentially take off from, especially after that ending. I mean, you know, because season 2 threw me off with its beginning in terms of like the 5-month time jump, the new crew that Milkshake had recruited. It was fantastic stuff, and then we sort of caught up with them, you know, and we caught up to that day of Mark experiencing the new recruits and stuff like that, and we sort of, you know, went through with what we went through. You know, Irving is out of the picture. Is he going to come back into the picture? What's going to happen? I feel like maybe Irving might see something on the news relating to Gemma as a survivor. I don't know, and maybe that entices him to come back. I am so curious to see where season 3 goes. Yeah, that was a fantastic finale. Again, like, technically brilliant, so well shot. The lighting is phenomenal. The way the scenes are lit, obviously, the production design, the way it interacts with the environment, because, you know, all the lighting emanates from Lumen itself. That's the way Lumen has created it. Yeah, so they add so much character to the actual floor itself, the severed floor, all the floors in general, and it's phenomenal. So yeah, and especially at the end when sort of like the emergency lighting went off, the red lighting added so much, and then you obviously you know, with red signifying, you know, the amount of blood that has been spilt, the sacrifice, and obviously danger, terror, but then you have that juxtaposed with the music at the end, with Mark and Ellie running off into like the sunset, almost as if, yeah, it's the end. It's like a fairy tale ending for them, when we know it's not. There's still so much to explore in terms of like the Lumen company, and I'm excited to see where they take it with season 3 and what revelations we are going to see going forward, because yeah, I'm so glad I decided to watch Severance, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad I'm now caught up, because when season 3 does drop, like I said, we're gonna be there day one. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed being severed with me. It's been absolutely phenomenal. It's been your boy Elie Moses. I hope you guys decide to stick around for my other reactions, other content as well. This has been fantastic. What a series, man. Hats off to everyone involved. Everyone did a phenomenal job. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.